Okay, folks, this was found, even though, yeah, I don't eat these typically. These are very popular, this kind of thing. I do thought I heard me pressing here. Press that fucking dumb button. Stupid dumbass copier system. I don't like the way these are designed. They're really badly made. And can cause a lot of distractions. Okay, let's see what we have here. Allen's Retro Party Mix. Lollies, as they are often referred to as. I like the word confectionery. I really hate the word lolly for some reason. I just hate it. I like the word confectionery. Lolly sounds too childlike or childish. Yeah, looks interesting. Looks wishy-washy. Looks boring without an extra colour. Looks really dull. Still looks interesting. Could add some colour to it and maybe... what can we do with this silly thing? Yeah, we're not going to use the copy density. We're going to use the brightness. Then maybe add some red and maybe warm that up as well. Oh, one more thing, we need a background colour to complete it. Okay, let's try that again. Looks promising, but it's not quite what I'm after. Yeah, that's come up looking really interesting. Here's our cool dude there. Maybe we'll do another one. Gonna keep it on yellow for some reason. I'm gonna try that again. This cool looking dude in the picture. And Allen's indeed. Retro Party Mix. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting, that cool dude. I think we can utilise that. We can use that as our master copy. So just take our dirty little package away. I found it on the ground, so it's really dirty, filthy. So we're interested in maybe this section. So this is our cool dude and his lollies. I hate the word lolly. I don't know why I don't like the word lolly. It just sounds too old-fashioned or too common, that word lolly. It's just so silly. Lolly. Lolly. It just sounds so childish. B6, B5. Yeah, that's come up looking really nice colour-wise, pretty much. I think we need to make it a little bit less on the vertical, and maybe I have to move it across a little bit more. Yeah, that's starting to look better. I actually think this version looks better with that wonky looking face in some ways. In some ways I like this one, but I don't. I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to utilise. I'm going to use that one. That one looks more interesting. I like that face, the wonky bit. I do think the wonky face looks better than this piece for some reason. So we're going to use the wonky face. So we're going to use this wonky looking image, so to speak, wonky. So we're going to have to enlarge this a certain way, a certain amount. I'm going to start at 200. Yeah, looks really nice. I do wonder if maybe I'm going to maybe make it a little bit less on the horizontal and maybe less on the vertical. But it looks like we're nearly there. Yeah, looks a bit too small now. I'm going to enlarge it more on the vertical and the horizontal. I think we made it too small, but at least we can see where we are, where we're up to. Yeah, but these retro, this retro pack, you know, a lot of people love these lollies or these confectionaries. They're like old-fashioned. They takes them back to their childhood days. You could say, folks. That's why they're so popular, I guess. And they used to be a lot cheaper. You know, you could get a bag of lollies, as they used to call it, for like a cent, 1 or 2 cents a lolly. Whereas now it's probably more like, I don't know, because I don't eat lollies, folks, or confectionery as a general. Extremely rare that I have them, but basically they're more expensive than they used to be. They used to be so cheap, you know, you could just buy them and your money would go a long way. And I guess this retro mix reminds people of the good old days. The days when things were a lot cheaper and times were happier and more peaceful. People were nice and down to earth, you could say. All that sort of shit, folks. But now it's like everything is just so wrong. You know, and technology, instead of enhancing life, in many ways has made life more difficult and more stressful. And you know that it's all about the love of money, folks. And that's why everything's going downhill, and that's why we always look to retro things, I suppose. You know, to look back on the good old days, even though you still have to spend a lot more to go back in time just for a moment in your head. Same with music, you know, there's a lot of huge market for retro and cover versions of songs because people are sick to hell of the way the world has become. It's become an alienating place, and at least the music of the old days makes people feel a little bit soothed, even if only just for a moment, to remember the fun times that they used to have when they were young. It's really sad we have to do that, folks. We should look to the future and we should enjoy the present. You know, remember the past, enjoy the present, and absolutely become excited for the future. Not the other way around. Not love the past, dislike the present, and hate the future. So it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be the other way round. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. I think we can now call this demo quits.